Hello students, welcome back to our channel. This dictation is specially prepared for steno aspirants and candidates appearing for the Senior Scale Stenographer examination. The speed of this passage is 100 words per minute. Get your notebooks ready, sit comfortably, maintain proper posture and focus on accuracy along with speed. We will begin in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. In the Court of the Civil Judge Senior Division, the suit for permanent injunction and declaration was listed for hearing on the plaintiff's application seeking interim relief under the relevant provisions of procedural law. Full stop. Learned counsel for the plaintiff submitted that the defendant had attempted to interfere with peaceful possession of the disputed property despite repeated assurances given before local authorities. Full stop. It was argued that unless immediate protection was granted by the court, the plaintiff would suffer irreparable injury that could not be adequately compensated by damages at a later stage of the proceedings. Full stop. The plaintiff's counsel emphasized that a prima facie case existed in favor of the plaintiff, supported by revenue records, registered documents, and long-standing possession reflected in municipal assessments. Full stop. It was contended that the balance of convenience also titled in favor of maintaining the existing state of affairs until final adjudication of the suit. Full stop. The court was urged to restrain the defendant from creating third-party interests or altering the nature and character of the property. Full stop. Reliance was placed upon several precedents affirming that preservation of status quo was essential to prevent multiplicity of litigation and conflicting claims. Full stop. Senja. In response, learned counsel for the defendant opposed the application and argued that the plaintiff had suppressed material facts relating to prior transactions and ongoing disputes among family members. Full stop. It was contended that the documents relied upon by the plaintiff were incomplete and failed to disclose the entire chain of title. Full stop. According to the defendant, the suit had been filed with the intention of obstructing legitimate development activities undertaken after obtaining necessary permissions from competent authorities. Full stop. The defendant maintained that no urgency existed warranting the grant of an ex parte or interim injunction. Full stop. During the course of arguments, the court sought clarification regarding the boundaries and measurements of the property as described in the plaint and supporting documents. Full stop. Discrepancies were noted between the site plan annexed to the plaint and the map submitted along with the written statement. Full stop. The plaintiff submitted that the differences were merely technical and arose from outdated survey measurements. Full stop. The defendant, however, argued that such inconsistencies demonstrated uncertainty regarding identification of the property and rendered the claim for interim protection legally untenable without proper demarcation conducted by a competent authority. Full stop. Stanza. The court also examined whether notice had been served upon all necessary parties whose rights might be affected by any interim order. Full stop. Counsel for the plaintiff assured the court that all co-owners and occupants had been duly implemented and served through permissible modes. Full stop. The defendant disputed this assertion and produced documents indicating the presence of the additional occupants who had not been made parties to the proceedings. Full stop. The court observed that non-joinder of necessary parties could result in conflicting orders and emphasized the importance of ensuring that any interim relief granted did not prejudice individuals who were not before the court. Full stop. Arguments were then addressed regarding the authenticity of certain photographs and video recordings submitted by the plaintiff to demonstrate alleged acts of encroachment. Full stop.